Well, a lot of things, a lot of conversations have been going on all through, I think since Friday, leading up till today. Most of them will end today. So let's bring up some of those issues and a whole lot more now with Princess Layo Kelwo. She's the Chief Executive Officer of Faye Limited. Princess, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Happy International Women's Day.
Same here.
So a lot of things came up there. We hear of culture and the hurdles that culture perhaps puts in the way of women. And then Tara Drotoye there was talking about we don't have to wait for men to make us rich. And I'm like, I think that mindset is far gone, waiting for a man to make you rich. Maybe I'm in another circle, you know?
No, I think I agree with you. Looking at it critically, I think we should stop having self-pity of ourselves. Because if women in Europe, if they are walking, we are crawling. We need to accelerate the action now.
So that accelerates action. Obviously, it's not about talking now. I hear action. So that means the talk has already been done. Can we just move on and do what we ought to do?
I'll still go back to what I said in the sense that women, we should get out of our comfort zone. We should train ourselves. Train 1, train 2, train 3. I'm still on training as I am because I want to be on the skyscraper. I want to celebrate myself. And the only way I can do that is to train myself, 1. 2, having a lot of confidence in myself. I shouldn't be timid. And I should, that idea of, oh, men, no, I don't look at myself as, oh, I belong to the lower, no. You are a man, I'm a man. You went to school, I went to school. I graduated from the university. So why not
But is it about the women or about the society and the culture? Is it because, I mean, you still see women, for instance, when you go to the open markets, you see women who sell the tomatoes. Most of them are the ones training their children to school. A lot of them build houses. It doesn't matter what part of town it is. So is it them or is it the hurdles that culture and society has placed to limit the progress of women?
Yes, the culture and the society. But don't forget that things are improving. We women too need to get out there. For example, you are in the boardroom or you are supposed to make a presentation. Talk. Even if there are limitations, yes, but talk. If you are we women, we are very, very passionate about whatever we are doing. And if you put passion with business, sky is your limit. Although it's still there, we still have our limitations, which we need a lot of improvement on. If you look at it, 5% of the private sector are CEOs when it comes to women. So we still need a lot of women inclusion when it comes to management.
For you, you're a manufacturer.
Yes.
Tell us from your personal experience, was it difficult? Has it been difficult for you as the CEO of Faye Limited doing your business when you compare it to your male counterparts?
It took me a lot of years before the business community could even recognize me. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of, thinking outside the box. Oh, what have I done wrong here? What do I need to improve on? And I was there, and apart from that, you need to join a lot of associations relevant to your sector, because that's the only way you can grow yourself, you can network. And even the men out there, they need to encourage us, because it takes the grace of God, being a woman, coming out of your shell to do business. And when it comes to governments, they should stop playing lip service.
Who should stop playing lip service?
Government.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry to be a little bit blunt here. They need to stop playing lip service. They need to have policies too that will encourage us. For example, now, as women, we don't have collateral. And they want us to go and bring collateral. Why don't we have policies to help women have lands, to help women go into manufacturing? For example, if you are buying a land now, you must pay fully before you can access the land. Why? We should be encouraged to do so. And apart from that, we also need paternity leave for men, so that they can be helping us while we are nursing. Because I know what I went through when I was giving birth to my children.
So talking about, you know, that you are a CEO, and one conversation that not just in Africa now, even in the enlightened and the Western world, the payment package for women and men, they say is different. How do you handle that in your company?
Well, I'm on air. 70% of my staffs, they are women. I could be investigated. The reason being that not only because I'm a woman, but we've been tested. In my own field, manufacturing, the reason why you might not be able to go up is your quality. So when it comes to manufacturing, you need to be finicky. Your quality has to be right. And we women, we are beautiful. We want to have beautiful things. So definitely, they will handle the production with care. The men, without prejudice, that we have employed, when it comes to production, they are, sorry, without prejudice, their sense of when it comes to making things right is a little bit lower.
They are not very patient.
They are not very
giving
patient.
attention to details.
Yes,
I think that's what I hear you say.
Yes.
Okay, but I was talking about the payment package, because some people say when they want to employ women, they take into consideration the fact that, oh, she might have to leave to go and get married, and then she'll start having children. Even while she's pregnant, she's not giving in her 100%, and then she takes maternity leave of how many months in between. She has to do school run. So because of that, payment, salaries, and emoluments for women is lower than men.
That's very, very unfair, and that has to be corrected. That was the reason why I mentioned, because it's not only women that have the child, it's the production between a man and a woman. That's why men too should have paternity leave policies towards that, so that they can help their wives. As far as I'm concerned, as women too, we don't need to be lazy. Well, maybe that's the way God created me. I started working immediately after my 41 days. I have never taken that 3 months leave. And apart from that, in FAE we have creche. Not because of anything, but to make our staffs comfortable. One, they don't have to go through rushing to go and drop the child at the creche. They are driving straight to to their office, dropping the child at the crèche, and whenever they are on break or they are missing their child, they can as well go there to see the child again. And when they are going home, they put their child on the car and they are off back home. So I think we employers of labor, we shouldn't be selfish. We know the country is hard, but if you look at, if you try to balance everything, you will see that you are the one gaining because women are more productive. I'm not saying this because I'm a woman, but they are more productive and they are more finicky and they are more honest when it comes to and loyal.
When it comes to doing business and as employees.
Yes.
Okay, and you did talk about government not paying lip service to policy of, encouraging women. Because I know our president said something like that during this celebration.
Well, I don't want to dive into politics because I'm not a politician. I want to remain being an industrialist. But there are so many incentives that has been rolled out that we don't have access to as women. And we also need training, free training. If they educate women, according to my research, Nigeria will gain almost about $7 billion educating women, especially when it comes to technology. So governments too should be sincere. We know that all over the world there are problems and we empathize with them. But they need to also bring their searchlight towards women and encourage them.
But are we women doing enough?
We are doing enough. Because when you look at it, there are so many women, the Okonjo Iwealas, the Moabudu.
But there are few compared to the men.
Yes, that's why I said 5%. That's why we need a lot of encouragement. And on the women's side too, we should stop empathizing. We should stop empathizing ourselves and, oh, I'm a woman, I can't do this, I'm a woman. No, that is not even in my own dictionary.
All right, Princess Layo Kowo, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For this passion, and I know that we all have it, all we women, we have this passion in us, and it's just for us to put it into the right, direction. All right, so thank you so much for being a part of this celebration of International Women's Day for 2025.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate your time.
And thanks for having me. Women, we are moving train unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a break now. When we come back,